Well, by now, Breathless is out in the stores, and you know what? It's doing pretty well. And I know I've kind of read the prologue to you once before, but I'm going to read the next chapter because this book is told from the viewpoint of 4 people. And the first introduction you have is of Cooper, Travis's best friend. Travis Morrison became my friend in the 3rd grade after 2 5th graders beat me up on the school playground. They said I was ugly and weird looking, took my lunch, and made me cry. Travis shared his lunch with me, and after school, when his mom picked him up, he asked me to play at his house. I went home with him every day after that. It's not like my mom cared where I hung. She was working 2 shifts at the carpet mill. She said she was glad I was being cared for by a family with a mama who was a professional nurse since I was prone to trouble. Travis's family is normal, which mine isn't, and he has a sister, Emily, 2 years younger than he is. I think she's pretty, and I made the mistake of saying so at one time. Pretty, Travis made a face. Is your brain fried? Took me a while to figure out that he really likes her, but just won't show it. I have no sisters, and Travis is the closest thing to a brother I'll ever know. I've never looked like any of the other kids at my school. My dad was some Hawaiian guy who skipped out before I was born. I've seen photos of him. Mom's part Korean, so I admit I am weird looking by Southern Alabama standards. Cooper Kuwani, misfit, that's me. By the time I was in 7th grade, I was a head taller than every other kid in my class. I could kick the crap out of any of them, and no one has ever shoved me around since. Except Emily. All she has to do is look at me and I turn to mush. No one's ever caught on, though, not even Travis, who knows me inside and out. Travis must have been born with the risk-taking gene medical science talks about. There isn't anything he won't do or try to do. I guess that's why he's become such a good diver. He has no fear and no equal in competitions. He's on track for athletic scholarships all over the country. I joined the team when he did, but I never liked it, which is why I never medaled, and one reason I quit the team last year. But for the most part, I do what Travis does, not because I have the risk gene, but because I was born crazy. I live hard, and he's my best friend. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for him.